This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 18th, 2024. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 1.25 points or 0.31% to 403.50. Total trade volume was down compared to the Wednesday before the Water Festival, with 53,556 shares changing hands at a total value of 296 million real, or approximately $73,100. On the main board, 4 stocks were up. Leading the market was Pestec Cambodia, which rose by 2.11% or 50 real to 2,420 real per share. This was followed by the Phnom Penh Autonomous Port and Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ, which both gained 0.90% or 120 real and 20 real respectively. The Sihanoukville Autonomous Port was also up by 0.71% or 80 real to 11,340 real per share. Meanwhile, 4 stocks were down. The biggest loser of the day was the Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, which was down 1.85% or 120 real to 6,360 real per share. Akleda Bank was also down 0.57% or 40 real to 7,000 real per share. Grand Twins International and Cam GSM also experienced declines, while MJQ Education remained flat. Over on the growth board, JS Land was up 0.29% or 10 real to 3,490 real per share, while DBD Engineering remained flat at 2,060 real per share. Akleda Bank once again recorded the highest trade volume of the day, with 20,702 shares changing hands at a total value of 144.9 million real, or over $35,800, making up roughly 35.8% of total shares traded on November 18th. The Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority recorded the second highest trade volume of the day, with 14,564 shares changing hands at a total value of 92 million real, or $22,825, accounting for around 25% of Monday's trade volume. In other market news, the UK-ASEAN Trade Mission, the International Trade Center, and Cambodia Women Entrepreneurs Network jointly organized the 2024 Cambodia International Trade Exhibition to connect women entrepreneurs from the ASEAN region with consumers from the United Kingdom. The exhibition is taking place at the Diamond Island Convention and Exhibition Center from November 18th to 19th. 8 UK companies and 75 Cambodian women-led businesses are participating, with the mission of strengthening trade connections and empowering women in businesses across the UK and ASEAN as part of the UK government-funded She Trades program under the International Trade Center. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real strengthened to 4,044 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index rose to 106.70. Looking at global commodities, oil prices edged up on Monday after fighting between Russia and Ukraine intensified over the weekend, although concerns about fuel demand in China and forecasts of a global oil surplus weighed on markets. Brent crude futures were up 55 cents or 0.8% to $71.59 a barrel. Gold prices rose nearly 1% on Monday after last week's sharp decline as a rally in the dollar paused, while market players awaited comments from U.S. Federal Reserve officials for more clues on the U.S. interest rate path. Spot gold firmed 0.9% to $2,584.80 per ounce after falling to its worst week in more than 3 years on Friday. U.S. gold futures were up 0.8% to $2,589.90. The dollar was flat after rising 1.6% last week. A weaker dollar makes bullion less expensive for buyers holding other currencies. A U.S. stock rally fueled by Donald Trump's election victory is stumbling as investors contended with everything from renewed inflation worries to uncertainty over the impact of the president-elect's policies. The S&P 500 fell 2% in the past week, erasing more than half of its gains from a post-election surge fueled in part by optimism over the pro-growth policies that are a key part of Trump's economic platform. U.S. stock futures were mostly higher early Monday as the market looked to rebound after its worst week in more than 2 months. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures tied to the S&P 500 rose 0.1%, Nasdaq 100 futures climbed 0.6%, and Dow Jones Industrial Average futures were down 0.3% ahead of the open. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 18th.